everyone, happy day 187. Why is it that when I pick my kids up every day from school and ask them how their day was, that they always reply with the same simple one-word response, fine. But then come bedtime or morning time the next day, they somehow miraculously remember this thing that happened that they need to tell me. Well, that's exactly what happened this morning. As I stirred the eggs in the pan for Billy's breakfast, he started telling me about a situation he had with a teacher at lunchtime yesterday. In the end, the teacher had said something to Billy that I didn't agree with, and I felt needed to be addressed yesterday. So after I finished his eggs, I sat down with only 5 minutes to spare and put together an email. The situation was annoying but minor, so I tried my best to get my point across without blowing it out of proportion. I reread it a few times and then pushed send. At that point, I figured it was done. The boys and I moved on with our morning, got in the car, and went to school. After I dropped the boys off, I headed over to St. Mary's Church to say the rosary at 8:30, followed by Mass at 9. When I pulled into the church, I had about 20 minutes until the rosary started, so I decided to look at my phone. I saw that I had a response to my email from the teacher. After reading her email, the situation that I thought I had closed was now wide open. Let's just say that her response was not what I thought it would be. She understood my concern, but felt it wasn't a big deal. Now I went from being an annoyed mother to being a mad mama bear. I then spent the next half hour talking to a friend about the situation and thinking about my next move. At about 8:55 and after the rosary was over, I got my mad, annoyed, frustrated self out of my car and headed into Mass. When I knelt down on the kneeler to pray, I asked God to quiet my mind, help me to focus, and to leave the emails in my car. But no matter how hard I tried, every 30 seconds or so, I found myself telling the teacher exactly what I thought of the comment she made to my son. Then out of the corner of my eye, I saw Mary, beautiful Mary. It was like she was looking right at me and knew the fight I was having inside. In that moment, I said out loud, Mary, help me, please. The angry mama bear in me immediately retreated back to her den, and I went back to just being annoyed. When Mass was over and I was driving home, I started thinking about Mary and all that she went through as a mom. My situation, though annoying, is really nothing compared to what she went through. She had to watch as her son was brutally beaten, whipped, spit on, called names, called a liar, and eventually she saw him crucified. She watched it all and carried all of that with her as her son made his way to the cross. She stood there with that angry mama bear inside of her, ready to attack, but she did not let it out of her den. Through all of her pain and agony, she was still Mary, full of grace. May today I be just like Mary. I hope all of you out there have a blessed day 187. Please know that I am praying for you always, and I will see you on Monday.